Hi, my name is Linda Bustos from Get Elastic, and I'm really excited to kick off our 5-minute webinar series on Halloween with 5 scary things that can happen in mobile checkout. Let's start at the top of the funnel with buried guest checkout. In the worst applications, guest checkout can be buried so far that it takes 3 screens to reach it. And a big problem is not having guest checkout visible from the first screen of mobile. Here's an example. REI is a co-op, it's a membership site, but they do have guest checkout and they do have a way to sign up and create an account and become a member as well. But you wouldn't know it by this screen. The sign in dominates the initial screen and it forces users to actually explore below the fold to find anything else. So guaranteed they're losing some people at this step. I love what Cabela's does here. They put login and guest checkout prominently above the mobile fold. And when you interact with this login button here, it expands the details and the microcopy in the fields. So if they had presented this as the default, that would have definitely pushed the guest checkout below the first screen. I'm also a big fan of showing guest checkout first before sign in as an option. Just make sure that your checkout as a guest button looks like a checkout button and doesn't blend in with the design elements of your store. This one I give barely a pass on. The alternative is that you can bypass the sign-in step completely and just jump your customers straight into the checkout flow, give returning customers the ability to log in if they want to. Let's talk about killing the billing step. So everybody knows it's best practice to provide a little checkbox here that will copy a shipping address to the billing address form. But where this can be problematic is when it is expanded by default and customers are just notorious. We're lazy. We are running on autopilot all the time. It's very easy to miss this little checkbox and just see the big open screaming fields calling for our attention. Of course, you can pre-check, use this address for billing or copy to billing address. But again, because we're Speedy Gonzalez, we skip over such things like this. A user who does have a different billing address might not even notice this pre-check, get through to the payment step, submit the order, and then find the error. So a better way to handle this is actually to incorporate the billing step, kill it completely, incorporate it with the payment step. So here are a couple examples. The first one, it's good application, but it does have the pre-check here. Some are not going to notice it, but at least it's shown along with the payment information. This is a great application. This is actually Nordstrom. So what they've done is you go ahead, you enter in your credit card information, and then very clearly it says choose a billing address. So they've already pre-populated what I'd entered in a previous step, and they give me the option to keep it as is or to override it with a new address. Beautiful. Hidden express payments are also very frightening in checkout. Express payment options like PayPal, Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, any of those mobile wallets, the benefit is that they're pulling already shipping address, billing address, and payment information and allowing the customer to leapfrog all of those steps in your checkout. They truly are an express payment option. And of course, best practice is to show them on the cart page alongside with a checkout button and give the user the option back then. But we know that some folks will be a sucker for punishment and go through the page already, get to the payment step, and then go, oh, I can use PayPal and notice it then. So the problem with these types of design layouts is on mobile, you scroll to reveal more information. So what comes up at the top is going to look like all that there is until you scroll down further. These two examples are better, but they're not perfect. So what you definitely want to do is have your PayPal options first, or your alternatives like direct debit. This Interact is a direct debit in Canada. What you want to do is make it very clear with your grouping. So move the credit card option closer to the credit card fields. Again, put it down a little bit lower. If somebody doesn't want to use PayPal or Interact, they're going to keep scrolling. Just make sure that they're more proximal together. And I would recommend here using bigger branding. So going back to a nice big logo like that, catches a lot more attention, doesn't compete with these busy little credit card chiclets. Now, here's the catch. There's actually 5 more scary things in our article on Get Elastic, which is linked in the description to this video. The 10 scariest things that can happen in your mobile checkout. So if you'd like the rest of the tips, please check out that post. Subscribe to Get Elastic on the blog. You can also stay in tune for the rest of our 5-minute webinar series, which will come. And follow us on LinkedIn. We're also at Get Elastic on Twitter and Instagram TV, where you can find our entire archive of video and 5-minute webinars. Thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you in the next one.